feel travel is important to some of you. I do feel being vulnerable is important to some of you. And I do feel it's almost like you need to look for this North Star. Where is your North Star? Where are you being led to? Okay. Now it's funny because I don't know if any of you do your astrocartography, which actually you put your birth date in and it tells you where is good for you to be in the world. Okay. And I've been doing it a lot this week because things are a bit up in the air, and it's like, all right, okay, am I staying here at the end? Am I going? I don't know. And bizarrely enough, when I'd done it from the day I was born, it was mapped out that Ibiza was the place I was meant to be. You know, Ibiza is apparently where I will have success, my creativity will be on point. I will find love. All of that, you know, is in Ibiza. I am also being drawn to Bali, so I checked out Bali, and basically it said if I go to Bali, I'll join the cunt. Sorry, cunt. The cult there. Sorry, Freudian slip. I'll join a cult in Bali. So it's almost like, right, okay, I don't think Bali is a good idea for me. If you go on to, I think it's astro.com and then go on to Astro Travel, you can plot your own. And it's really funny. I can't believe I've just said you know what? That's really bizarre because I know people hate that word. It's one of my favorite words and I use it all of the time. You know, I would never use it arguing with somebody because then it's said in an offensive way. But it is something I use all the time, but just not on screen. So right, moving swiftly on from that. So yeah, so this is it. So maybe get your astro.com under Astro Travel, and it will show you different lines throughout the world. Okay, you're kind of looking for your Venus or Jupiter line. They're the two where it's good for you. Okay, but it will also tell you places. Sorry, I'm reading that. I use that word all the time. I used to be a florist, and my boss came in one day and I had something behind my back and she said, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Nothing." She was like, "What are you doing, Tanya?" And you know, when you get the funeral ribbon that you put like, you know, like dad or whatever, or rest in peace on. I was bored and I'd done all my work. So I was using the letters that you rubbed off and I was writing swear words on the pieces of the ribbon. And I had that. This is less than 10 years ago. So it wasn't when I was a child. But yeah, it's right. Okay. But that's a talk for another day. So yeah. So what I'm getting here is this need for this newness, this need for something else. Okay. I feel that something could happen I feel something could happen this month that sort of pushes you further to doing this, okay? Because it's almost like you've been having the thoughts with this, and then we get the tower coming in. Now, you know, a lot of people are scared with the tower, okay? The tower is not scary. Yes, the tower is, do you know what I mean? It's not nice to go through, but it's almost, it pushes you to your destination. It pushes you nearer to your destiny, okay? And I feel there is a great need here to be, does that make sense? That's how they're saying this. For you to be working alongside other people or connected with other people on the same vibration. And this again involves travel, okay? So it's like I say, some of you, there could be big changes. I mean, that moon on Friday, it wasn't just little changes, it was life changing. It's almost like taking your life on a complete 180 here, you know? But it's a good thing. So it's almost like I feel this month, it's like thick and fast. This is it. It's almost like, you know, there's something happening like that. But this is leading you to your new life, and it's almost pushing you. So it's quite a ferocious energy coming in here. But it's good, okay? It's good. I really like the energy here. There is nothing bad in this. But it's coming in, you know, and it's so expect it. Expect the unexpected, Libra, okay? I really feel as well this is going to cause some confusion with yourself, some confusion with others as well. There could be battles. There could be, you know, all of this. There is going to be a bit of chaos, and I feel this could be first to maybe third week, okay, of this. And I feel there could be an abrupt ending in some way, okay? Like I say, this could be abrupt, but this is part of your transition. So don't see this as something you need to grieve or be scared of. This is something that is pushing you forward, okay? It's almost like when you get pushed forward in line, you're like, no, I don't want to go first. And it's like, bam, it's your turn. And then you're pushed out on stage or whatever. I don't know why I'm saying stage there. But what is coming after this, okay, is a time of reflection, a time of introspection, a time of soul searching, knowing, tapping into that, going barefoot on the ground and feeling your connection there, okay? Tapping into spirit and spirit's messages and saying, is this what I'm meant to be doing? And spirit will say to you, yes, that's why we're helping you, And what comes after this, it's almost like this little time of solitude. And then there is right, okay, I can breathe again, because September here seems a very, very powerful month for you. It's almost like there are new beginnings here, September. It's like September is going to be your new year. Sorry, I'm laughing there because I still keep thinking about what I've said there. Sorry. September is going to be your new year, okay? I feel there's going to be a lot of abundance for you. Now, abundance doesn't always have to mean financial. And from this reading, what I'm looking at, it's almost like that isn't where it's at, okay? There's still work to do, but it's almost like there's work to do on you. And things are changing. You are lightening your load. There's a lot of different options for you. So you don't have to make this decision on where you're going first. It's almost like set off on the journey. That is when it's an adventure. This is what you want. You want adventure. Don't worry about it, because anxiety keeps us stuck. And I feel that there's a little bit of limbo with the Libras at the moment as well. But like I said, in order to balance your scales, you might be keeping everybody else's balance, but in order to balance yours, what you need to do is do what is good for you. And this here, it's almost like I say, there's a lot of trapped emotions, I feel, around some of you Libras. There's also a needing to feel like you're controlling them as well, to keep them under control. But what I'm getting here is communication is key. It's almost like whatever is there, you need to talk and talk and talk, and you need to talk it out. Like I say, I was mentioning before, a talking stick. It's almost like getting one of them, because the talking will stop the anxiety, I feel. The talking will stop the struggle. Okay, because like I say, there is a lot being offered to you. That this is a time of healing, a time of replenishing, and almost a time of being reborn that you have been holding off for. And I feel whatever happens this month has got a knock-on effect for the next 6 months. Okay, and like I say, it's there. Some of you, this could be meeting somebody this year, this month, where it is, bam, that's it, a bit of a whirlwind, and this person just knocks you off your feet, and it's going to be a long-term thing. Some of you could be ending something that has been a long-term thing, okay? So it's almost like, it's you and relationships with yourself, you and relationships with others. This is what I started the reading off with, wasn't it? What I was getting psychically. And it's almost like, what do you want in your life long term? Okay, what is temporary? What needs to be let go of? And what do you want long term? Because this is it. It's almost like you need to set your sights now on your long term future. And the card I've pulled after that is the Sun. Okay, the Sun. I love this card, especially if you know the Fool's journey, the story. This is when, within the story of the Fool, okay, when he gets to the Sun, he's been through the Moon, he's been through the Tower, he's been through all of that. And the Moon has been there, and he's had this fear and this, all of this. But the Moon comes to illuminate his way, which is what happened on Friday. He then walks through and he finds this clearing, and he hears this child laughing, and we all know that sound of a child laugh and the lovely little giggle, you know, that we get, that just makes you smile. And he sees this child, and the child is saying to him, look at the sky, look at the sun, look at the colors of them flowers, look at this, look at how beautiful life is. And this child is so full of excitement and wonder. This child is completely free. He's secure within himself. You know, he has this red cloak or this red flag or whatever, and he is completely free to be himself. So the fool's looking at him, and he's been through all this shit, and he looks and he's like, right, okay, like, yeah, that sky is really blue, and them flowers are really beautiful, and that sun does feel nice on my skin. So he says to this little boy, and the little boy's singing and dancing and, you know, being childlike, being free. And he says to him, you know, you're pointing so much out to me that I knew was there, but I didn't recognize it. Who are you? And the little boy goes, I'm you. That's who I am, you know. You've gone through all that shit to strip shit away so that you can be reborn and you can still have that childlike wonder about you. So that coming after, when I'm talking about what you want long term, you know, it's such, sorry, I've got my head in my mouth there. It's such a wonderful, wonderful card to come out with that. And then there you go, you get the justice after it. You know, and this is it. This is your authenticity. Stand in your authenticity, telling the truth to yourself and to others. Okay? Bringing the balance back in, because the balance has been out. Okay? This is it. It's been blocked. It's been blocked by fear. It's been blocked by old ties that you feel that you are powerless to let go. You know, you are strong enough to do this, and there is a decision that needs to be made. This is about your security. You can't stick your fingers in your ears anymore. You can't run and hide from it, Libra. It's presenting it to you this month. Okay, you know in your gut that it's coming. It's almost like you can feel that, and you know that new life is coming, and you know that, you know, it's not where you're living now. And this, I mean that when I'm saying that, you know, this could be, you know, I feel there's a move of things. Okay, so this is a move, like I say, maybe of countries, maybe of places, maybe of environments, maybe of around people. You know, it's, and when I'm saying living, it doesn't mean the actual physical place where you're living. It's the way you are living, I feel. And it's like I say, this is it. It is time for action now. Okay, it's really time for action. This month there are going to be quite a lot of things coming up. I think this is why the reminiscing and that has been there, you know, and it's almost like, are you going to take that path to victory? You know, or are you going to stay where you are? Because I see, if you take this path to victory, there are celebrations, you know, there's happiness, there's joy. It's a beautiful, beautiful reading. So anything that happens this month, don't worry about it. It is all leading you to something better, okay, and a brighter future. So I hope that makes sense. The childhood I never had, to get another chance would be wonderful. We have another chance every single day, Laura. We have that choice every single day to go back to our childhood and give ourselves it. I think I said this in one of the readings. I don't know which one it was, but it's almost go back to that inner child and be the person that you needed at that time. You give that child that advice, and that is a massively, massively healing thing to do, healing exercise. Okay, because you now have experience and you now know what that child needs. You know, nobody knows it better than what your inner child needs and you. Right, okay, so I always let these jump out, okay, one of these jump out. So let's see which one is the jumper. Sometimes they take a while, but if that made sense, please let me know. You know, like I say, write in the descriptions. I read all of them. You know, I do read all of them. I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to reply to all of them at the moment, but there is quite a few. But I do read them all. You know, so like I say, it's nice when I see you comment. Right, come on, Spirit card, come on. I'm trying to do them as loosely. Whoa, I think it's that one. Yeah. Look at what we have. We have magic. Okay, and this says magic, blessings, transformation. A blessing in disguise is coming your way. keep an open heart and keep an open mind. Okay, so there you go. This is it. There is magic coming for you. There's nothing to fear, Libra. Okay, so like I say, let me know if that makes sense. If anybody would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch. Okay, the link is below. The offer is only on until the 3rd of August. Okay, so like I say, after that, the prices will be going back up and probably up a little bit more because the new website is coming and it's all restructured. So this is the best time to do that. Okay, so have an absolutely fantastic month, Libra. I really feel it's great for a lot of the signs, you know. It's upheaval and everything, but there's a lot going on, a lot of clearing, you know, and a lot of, I think, wishes that you've made are coming to fruition as well. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'm sorry about the profanities. That really made me laugh though. But have an absolutely fabulous month, Libra. Okay, Satnam. Ah.